I want to let you know I pay attention to your posts on the Facebook page and your comments on this channel. Today we're going to talk about something that I seen the other day in a comment that really got me to thinking, because I've been there. So here we go. Here was the comment. I'm now lead custodian and there's some older custodians that are fixing to retire. But there are some new people here that have been here for long enough that they have the don't care attitude as the old custodians. What do I do? The building's in a mess. There's a whole lot that needs to be done. There's things that's been let go for years, and I don't know what to do. What is your advice? Well, I have been in that situation before, to where that I have took over areas that have been let go for a while. As far as that goes, I want to hit that first. As you as a person, don't let the job control you, you control the job. I'm going to put that on some merch one of these days and sell it on this channel. That's saying on a hat, on a shirt, on a cup or something. But anyway, you control the job, don't let the job control you. Mr. Jeff the Custodian. Oh, that sounds cool. But anyway, here's the thing, is when you walk into an area and you see that it is been let go, it's been neglected, and there's a lot to do. Maybe it's a whole building. You can look at that whole building and you can think, okay, I want this whole place to be, better. I want it to be clean. But don't look at that whole place as, hey, I'm going to do this in 4 to 6 weeks, or I'm going to do this in one summer. Because it will depend on how bad the situation is. And, I don't know the person that made this comment, how bad their area is, but I know where I've walked in before. And when I went into it, that I went in there full force and I just push, I was burnt out. Now, on the second part of that, if you're a lead custodian or you're a boss, and you get put in that situation to where you now are in charge of these areas, and especially if you have been the person that has worked with these other people on their level for a long period of time, and now you're kind of in charge of them, they may not accept you very well if you start going in there and making changes. And so, I will put it this way before I move on. If you're any kind of boss in any area, that you're probably not going to be liked anyway, and they're going to talk about you behind your back, but just accept that. That's okay. Now, if you have a crew and you have this big area or these areas that you want to bring up to a better standard and a better, be more clean and kept up and maintained better, you need to sit down with your people and you need to let them know what your long-term goal is and what your expectations of this long-term goal is. And then you need to turn around and give them some relief in that. And so now I want everybody to take a deep breath right here. We're not going to do this all in a very short period of time. Now, you can say I expect all of us to work together, but we're going to take this in small chunks, okay? And you may say, okay, the bathrooms are the number one thing that we need to hit first because they smell, and we want that to be noticed right off the bat. They need to be hit first. That could be one thing. It may not be your situation, but I'm just using that as an example. Say that you have a building that has, I'm going to just throw out a number, 6 set of bathrooms in a building. Take 1 set of bathrooms at a time with your people. In the summer, spring break, Christmas break, whatever it is, you take 1 set of bathrooms at a time. If you have enough equipment that you can split your people up and do 2 sets of bathrooms at a time, you take a water hose, a kayak machine, whatever you have to work with, and you go in there and you clean those commodes, you scrub those walls, you scrub those floors, and you do whatever needs to be done, and you bring those up to the standard that you want where they'll be easy to maintain. But the thing is take it in small chunks, okay? And celebrate with your people that, hey, we got the bathrooms done. That is behind us. Now all we got to do is keep these things maintained, and once a year, twice a year, we can go in there as a crew and we can knock them out and keep them up, doing a deep scrub on those, and it'll be a whole lot easier, in the long run. And I appreciate your hard work.
You just need to hush. I've been doing this for 40 years. Did you come in here? What's wrong with it? There ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just gonna get dirty again when you bothering. Always trying to do something.
Because here's the thing, not everybody may not respect you, but you may have a crew that does respect you. And celebrate that. Give some time in between before you do another big area or an area, and tackle something else. The other thing is if you're a leadman, if you're a boss, get in there and work with your people. Don't tell them what to do and walk off. Work with them. Be a team player with them. They will respect you a whole lot more in what you're doing. And if you have to correct some things, do it with modesty. Do it with integrity. Don't browbeat your people. Let them know, hey, this is just corrective criticism here. And if the job's not done right, or it's not done, say, hey, we got to do this again. We got to stay in this area a little longer. Keep this in mind. That building did not get filthy, nasty, dirty overnight in 1 week or 1 day. If you have one that is really, really bad, it was years of neglect, and it may take you a year or two to get it back like it was. So, or like you would like to have it, let's put it that way, like you would like to have it. So just work on it. Just work on it a little bit at a time, and it will come together eventually. Hey, I want to take just a moment just to tell y'all I appreciate y'all supporting this channel and for subscribing. Some of y'all have been with this channel ever since the beginning, and I appreciate the comments and different things like that. And channel's growing, and it just kind of blows my mind to what it does and what it, people with the comments and different things you make. I appreciate all that. And Cletus made this coffee, and it's instant, and he made me a cup of it. The guy can't make coffee. He can't clean. I'm really afraid that he may have not washed his hands when he makes it. It tastes awful. Oh. Y'all have a great day.